All right, guys. Well, welcome back to another episode. Today we have us.
We're wearing the same shit as last week.
It's one of those days where we forgot what we wore, but today we have a special guest. She's gonna share a perspective in her life.
Yeah.
Vicky.
Oh, am I supposed to introduce myself? I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna go with Victoria, but I don't know if you won't prefer Vicky.
It doesn't matter to me. Whatever is easier. I feel like Vicky's easier to just get it out.
It's friendlier, right?
Right. Yeah, it's more on like a friendly basis.
Right.
Yeah.
Victoria's more like a beer.
Victoria, I feel is like
I love that beer. Have you had that beer?
I have not yet.
It's a good beer.
Well, anyway.
Speaking of alcohol.
Well, the reason why I think these guys this guy's thinking about beers, porque aquí tenemos we have people in the back.
We got a
cheering us
live
on.
audience today.
Yeah.
That's how special we are.
It's your manager, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she brought
My manager's in the back.
manager y su security.
Yeah.
And my drinking buddy as well.
Security.
¿A poco toma?
Esta se mira como una red bumblebee, pero aquí está. Aquí anda con power, dice el grupo.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
How's life?
It's crazy.
Yeah?
Yes. Life is crazy.
Share some perspective.
Where should I start?
The craziest.
Mom, being a single mom, I work 3 jobs, and I just don't have really much time for a social life. As a matter of fact, I just told him right now I had to clock out.
He's your social life.
No. I just I literally had to just clock out of my job, and then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna clock out for a couple hours, and then I'll just get back in, log in later. But
So you work remote?
I do.
Oh,
For
that's nice.
two of them. 2 are remote, which is my main one.
Oh, okay.
And then my weekend one is also remote. I also work at a brewery on the weekend.
Nice.
Is it a good one?
What do we?
I think it's good. It's fun, but yeah, we won't name any names.
Is it here in town? Here in town?
It is here in town.
Oh, okay.
It's a brewery here in town.
It's
an old town.
Old Town. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Does
Órale.
it start with an X and an L?
No, it does not. It does not. Good guess, but no. But it's on that same block.
Ya hay varias.
Yeah.
Ya hay varias ahora sí en downtown.
There's too many now. But yeah, see.
So 3 jobs.
3 jobs.
Then 2 remote. So I'm guessing that really helps with your
It does definitely help.
your kids.
Definitely.
Kids or kid?
Kids. I'm a
2
mom
kids.
of 2 teen boys.
2 teen boys.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just wild. It's a lot of work, actually.
Especially with boys.
With boys,
they get crazy.
yeah, because
no nos ves.
I'm, it's just trying to keep up with everything that they do, and then their little, their attitude. They're starting to catch that little attitude, and
So
like they think they know
Yeah.
more than you, but
Yeah.
it's like,
sometimes.
and I feel bad because sometimes I feel like I have to be like that tough mom where it's like, you're not gonna play me. We're not gonna do this. Like I've been there. Maybe I wasn't. I mean, obviously I wasn't a boy, but I was young too. I was a teenager, and I kind of know what you're thinking. And
I want to ask. I want to ask. All right. I want to ask.
The raid, bro.
Let me ask you this:
What's true? It happens. I mean, come on.
Do they know it's not just to take a piss, and do you know that they know?
I am mortified at the fact that I have to. For me, it's like, okay, so they're really shy about it because it's like I'm totally like, look, it happens. It happens. It's natural. It happens. Yeah. It's a bodily function. It happens. For me, I have no issue addressing it. But for them, they're kind of like, Mom, no, don't talk to me like that. And I'm like, what? Shit happens, you know? Like, it's like if you like a girl.
Right.
Do
you wash their clothes, or do you already have them like wash?
Oh no, they wash their own clothes.
Oh, okay.
Look at it.
Started them off young, man.
Yeah, listen. At the level that I'm at right now, as far as how busy I am, like they fully need to help me out. So they wash their own clothes. They clean their own bathroom.
Because I was gonna ask if
cook.
you find like the crusty.
Yeah, we're not
socks.
going there. I am mortified. Honestly, I'm like scared to ever find something like that. Like it scares me. I'm terrified.
It was part of life.
It is. But I never said I'm like okay with it. Like there's a difference. I know it happens, but I never said I'm okay with it. Like I don't want to. My child.
Said it's okay.
It's my baby. I know, but still, it's like, come on. As a mom, it feels kind of like, oh shit, this is really weird.
It's weird.
This is really weird, but it's something that I have to come to terms with. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I have to eventually. I mean, it's gonna happen. I know it is, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm really scared about it. I'm scared, but hey.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
You know,
Their socks dry up.
I've heard stories, you know, like for my sister, for example. I think with her son, she caught him in the act, like in the garage.
Oh, I hope your sister doesn't.
And that. Sorry, but we're not naming any names. I didn't say who it was.
It's the only kid.
But it, you know, that alone. Can you imagine? I mean. That's crazy. See, that would probably send me. I was
How
like,
did she
what
deal
the fuck
with it?
did you
She
do?
tell you like
She just said she just shut the door. She's like, I just turned around, shut the door, and I talked to him afterwards about it. But it was like,
she's not. Hey, are you okay in there?
yeah, no, it was crazy. And then my nephew too. He's a very sinvergüenza. Like he just does not care.
What school does he go to?
He's an adult now.
This happened when he was young, or
Yeah, no, this happened when he was young. He was at the time he was, I want to say maybe like 16, 17 years old.
Okay, that's still embarrassing, but okay.
Yeah, if mom catches you in the act, yeah, you know what you're doing.
He said you already have pelos. 16.
16.
I had a full beard, bro, at 16.
Oh wow. No, see, so yeah, I don't know. It was he didn't care. He was just kind of, but that's his personality.
He's just like, hey, close the door. I'm not done.
I'm not done yet.
He's hyperventilating, like, close the door.
Oh God, don't give me that. I don't want to think about that. That's really, oh my gosh. Has that ever happened to any of you?
Dude, there was this,
Yikes.
like, for me, this was embarrassing. Like, there was this one time where I was in my room, right? But like my room in my old house, like it was like in the front of the house, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So the cars would park next to the garage, and then it was my room, my window.
Uh-huh.
And my dad got home, but he had to park outside. So I was like full on video and doing my thing. And then I saw my dad.
You were recording yourself?
No.
Oh.
Wait, what?
He said full on video. So I was.
No wonder you had.
You were watching something. Clarify. You were watching something. Okay, because you said full on video. I'm thinking you're recording yourself. This is a whole other level.
You were watching Pikachu.
Yeah, bro. I was watching some cheeks getting clapped,
Oh my God.
And then it was embarrassing, bro. Like I just saw, because it was dark, right? It was dark outside, and it was about like 8 or 9, but it was already dark outside, and like the only thing I saw is like my dad going like this to the window, and then just kind of like pulling.
Oh no.
Did you guys ever address him?
Nah, he did.
No.
He never talked to me about it, but like I saw him because I was like I had the screen like towards like the window, and then
So the glare.
the glare. I kind of saw it, and I was like, damn, this sucks. I was like,
Did you keep going?
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, you're.
Mama didn't raise no Twitter.
dude, I just had to.
You got to finish what you started.
I was like, damn, I'm in too far. I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep, bro.
Wow.
You paid for premium?
That's.
You know, you got caught. You just gotta go roll with it. You know.
Well, yeah, okay.
No, but that was the only first and last time, you know, that something like that happened to me, bro.
That you know of.
Yeah, that I know
Yeah,
of.
that you know
Definitely.
of. That you know of.
Socio.
Well, I'm not looking
Yeah.
forward to a day like that. But shit, if it happens, it happens. You know, what are you going to do? I can't disown you from that.
That will be the day.
Yeah, no.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
Just because I have so much beef with other people coming in. So I have this whole thing about when a guy approaches a girl to buy a drink and all that. Like I have this, it's a whole thing, right? He knows the whole thing. It's a whole fucking issue. But I have an issue when it comes to when like the female expects the guy to pay for like a first date. Right? And I've talked about it before where it's like, I don't think it's fair because, yeah, preach, brother. So they're training me in. Because I'm like, just to give you the rundown. So I went on a first date with somebody that one of my friends set me up with. It was her niece. So it was a coworker of mine. It was her niece. And I ended up paying for the date. But it was about $250, $300 at the end of the night. Like just for the whole thing. And like, I know a lot of people think like, well, you shouldn't expect anything from a girl. No, I'm not expecting anything. I'm just expecting a fucking thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So I guess my question to you is, have you ever approached a guy and bought a guy a drink?
I've bought a guy a whole meal. I've paid for dates. I've paid for. See, I'm not the type to be expecting anything from anyone.
Okay.
And maybe it's perhaps because I am so independent that I don't expect you to do something for me, because I can do it for myself. So I've been in several situations where I've paid for like the meal. It doesn't bother me personally.
For the first date.
For the first date, or even after that sometimes. Like, it just depends on the rapport that I have with that person. I have situations where, you know, men invite me out and I go out and they pay. You know, I will reach out for my wallet just to let them know, like, I have no issue fronting it, you know, or paying for it. But they automatically go, oh, no, I got this. Like, I invited you.
That from them.
No, I don't expect. I don't go out with the expectation that someone's going to pay for me. Do I think it's great if they do? Of course, because it shows me that they're going to take charge. Like, they want to take care of you. Or, like, they're like, no.
Right.
Like, you know. Or even if it's something like, okay, well, next time it's on me. Like, I always say that. Like, okay, if you paid this time, next time I'm going to buy you dinner.
In your mind, you're like, there's not going to be a next time.
No, I mean,
Next time it's on me, baby.
No, I mean, I'm not like that.
There's a next
Ghost him.
Normally, there is a next time. Normally there is a next time, for me at least. I think there was one instance where a guy did take me out and he ended up paying for the whole thing. But, and I did tell him, like, okay, well, next time I want to treat you because you paid for me this time, you know, we'll go off like that. And I think he got upset because I canceled, but I didn't cancel with the intent. Well, I didn't cancel because I didn't want to go out with him. I canceled because I got tickets to be somewhere and I was just like last minute and I went, and then so the following day was our date. And I told him, hey, can we postpone until like the following day after that, you know, which was like on a Monday or something like that. It wasn't too far out.
It's like, I'm hungover.
No, I was just kind of like, hey, you know, just to be courteous, I don't know if I'll make it back in time. Can we just postpone till the following day?
Yeah. And
he was like, sure. And he never responded to me after that. So, and I'm not the one to chase. I'm not going to chase you. So if you're not responding back to me, I'm not going to chase you either. You know, you're not that important. But listen, my time is limited. My time is limited. So it's like, if you're not going to show your interest why am I gonna chase you down? It's stupid. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I have way too much going on.
No, and I think it works both ways for guys and for girls.
Yeah, if a guy feels like you're not being reciprocated, then why are you wasting your time? You know, take the hint. Right? Like, why would you waste your time in trying to pursue something that's not?
Watch out.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice catch.
Yeah, just let it go.
You could do the mic drop later. Just
at the end. At the end, not right now. But yeah, I personally don't mind paying for the first date. Okay. I think if it becomes a habit, like if it's something that's repetitive,
that you're doing it
constantly, then it's kind of like, wait a minute now.
But what if he's broke?
What if you like really, really like you fall for this guy and but like he's broke. He's like the what you want, but then he's broke.
Then I can't do that. I can't. It's si yo apenas me puedo mantener, ¿cómo mantener a un hombre ya grande, ya hecho? Yeah, like what am I supposed to do with that? If you don't bring substance into my life, like what can I do with you?
No, but I think that's normal, dude. Like I feel like we like most females are looking for obviously someone to like take care of them, you know.
Not me.
And like
not all females. Wait.
No, but I'm saying like it's not a bad thing because obviously like you're trying to form a life and like.
I think you're looking, that's your perception. So females aren't looking for men to take care of them. Females are looking for men to complement them, to come. Okay, so my whole theory is, or my thought is, I want a man who's not going to take care of me because that I can do by myself.
What do you mean take care of you though? Are we talking like
financially, anything? Like financially, I don't need a man to take care of me.
Okay.
But I do want a supportive man. I want someone who's going to come into my life and add to it, not take from me, add to it, help me grow. We can grow together. I want to build something with someone. I don't want to just have someone come into my life and just say, oh, I'm here, but I have nothing to give you. Like I have nothing to offer you other than
well, yeah, that's
sex. Other than sex or something, because really that's all it is.
That's where I was going with it though. Like, you know, like obviously the man has to have some sort of like.
Yeah, but I don't want him to just come in and be like okay with being broke. That's not okay. Like you need to elevate yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Elevate
like, the man
yourself.
Has to be like.
But see, here's a problem with that.
To have a stature.
Here's a problem with that because, and I'm going to tell you because this happened to me in the past already. I helped build someone up. And what I mean by that is I provided them with the support, with the emotional support, financial support. I like poured my heart and soul into this person and it was just to build them up, get that confidence going. Once they reach the top or once they reach a level to where they feel like, I'm good, they drop you. So how am I going to pour into someone's cup while they're emptying mine, not adding value to me, them taking from me just so they can get to a level where they feel comfortable and then end up dropping me? Like, that's a big blow.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's why now I can't do something like that because I've already learned my lesson in helping someone. As a female, it's like you're so emotional. You get so emotionally involved and you just love this person and you want to make them a better person because you love them so much. And yeah, money's not everything. I get it. Like I'm not a gold digger by no means. Like I'm not out there looking for someone to like take care of me. Like I said, I could do that myself, but it's someone who has the same as me or has goals in their life and wants to reach them and we could build something together, then that's what that's what majority of women want. I don't think unless they're these girls that want money or are looking for someone with money, then that's different. They have a totally different mentality, but or maybe they're just very immature. But I think once you reach a certain level of age or a certain level of maturity, you kind of know what you want, what you're looking for. So anything less than, it's just not going to fit the bill. Like it's just one of those things like I can't do it, you know? Even though I like you so much, if you don't have drive in you, I can't rely on you to be there for me in any type of way.
Yeah.
regardless of how much I like you, you know, like you could be a cool person. We could vibe, we could have a good time, but is that all? What are you going to do when it's all, when, how that song goes? What are you going to do when the party's over? Really, what are we going to do? You're just going to sit there and stare at each other and you're going to expect me to provide for you because you don't have any drive? It's crazy. I won't do it. Not again. But I definitely don't have a problem with paying for stuff.
It was so deep. You could have just said no.
Like I said, girls are not emotional.
Listen,
No.
You guys asked me. I'm giving you an honest answer, and I want you to know the reason behind that answer. I don't want you to think like it's just like a flat out. Like I don't want to seem like a.
But you think that's fair going into like for you for example that you've been through something? You think that's fair? Bringing that into your next relationship?
No, because I'm not. I don't feel like I'm bringing that into my next relationship. I feel like therapy helps. I've done therapy. I've done a lot of
therapy.
Like that, huh?
I've gone through that little stage where I was wild. No, I've gone through my little wild stage where I was like, you know. You're getting out of hand.
Girls Gone Wild?
Yeah, it was just, yes. It was just something, I didn't even recognize myself. I was like, who the fuck am I? It was fun. But, you know, it's just that you get that out of the way. Yeah, it's fun. It's part of a learning process. But I don't think I would bring that into my next relationship. I just think that it made me see what I don't want and what I won't settle for. I think it was just a big eye opener. Like, okay, next time we won't do this, you know, or we'll look for this, or we'll ask more questions, or you know, just we'll see the red flags early on and just skip out fast before you get too involved. Because once you get involved with somebody, it's really hard to let them go. Yeah,
you get a little blindsided.
You get a little too attached, and then you start making up excuses for them. Like
you start hoping that they'll eventually change.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing about it. Sometimes it's not that you want to change it, not that they want to change you. A lot of times it's just you're not compatible. That's it. Doesn't mean you're bad people. It just means you're not compatible. Yeah. Their personality just isn't there. There's no connection there.
Yeah,
but like no matter how much you want it to work, sometimes you just gotta take the L and just walk away from it.
Yeah. Well, I think early on you can notice that you're not compatible with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're less emotionally attached, you can see the red flags, but
yeah. I think I am now not so emotionally attached to people. Like it's really easy for me to just cut people off. Like I'm just like, nope.
Same.
Yeah. It just you get to a point. I think there was this one guy I was seeing for a little bit.
Drop the name.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
You won't.
No, I won't. I definitely won't.
You gotta help the other sisters.
No, because they
start a web.
I need a drink.
Start a website with the list. With the blacklist.
Black flag website.
No, I was seeing him for a little bit, and he was really cool, but he was too clingy. And see, things like that get me.
I'm not even gonna say nothing.
They get too clingy.
Are you like that?
Are you clingy?
I'm fucking clingy.
Oh, damn.
Are you really? Oh,
fuck.
See, look, I can't do. I can't do it.
No, I respect.
I was about to talk smack about clingy people too, bro.
Why are you? Can I ask you why you are clingy?
Because once I know there's something good in my life, I don't want to let go out of it. I've been through a lot of bullshit to be able to know when something is authentic and something is good, that I want to stay there. Now, I know that's not for everybody, motherfucker.
I'm just listening, bro. It's on video, bro. I have no facial expression. I'm just like listening.
I know exactly what you think.
He could read your inner thoughts.
Damn, son.
Asshole.
All right, let's go.
I found success in finding people that like that. Like if somebody doesn't like that, then I won't do it. I'm pretty much like you. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm off. Like, this is who I am. If you don't want to be part of it, I'm whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, fuck it, dude. I mean, what's not good about fucking hanging out with your favorite person all day?
Well, I think I'll say something, and then I'll ease it into your.
Yeah.
No, I just think like even if it's like your favorite person or whatever, I think everybody just needs their space for sure.
That I get.
For sure, and then when like. At least for me, dude, like I want my space and I want like time to do what I need to do as a man, like work and do all this stuff. And if like for say that I have a girl that doesn't let me, like she's clingy and stuff, and like she doesn't let me work and do like I have to like.
Or like constantly be like messaging.
Yeah,
you didn't message
so
me back
like,
within the minute.
It's like I'm working and I can't be like.
What's clingy again?
This guy,
you admitted to it, and now you're kind of like, oh, you're trying to backpedal now. You can't. There's no backpedaling. You said you're clingy.
Me rayó la madre y todo. Y no sabe ni qué significa, bro.
How are you?
Bro.
He's all, I'm clingy. Okay, well you said it.
Así pasa cuando
What is clingy to you? I mean, I thought it was a general.
No, it's clingy to you.
Clingy is like when they're always like wanting to be with you, always wanting attention.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Bro, you literally. This is gonna be on video, bro. You literally me dijiste, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Y
What?
va a salir y no sabes ni qué significa clingy, bro.
You just said what's wrong with wanting to spend time with your favorite person. I feel like you know what you admitted to. Now you're trying to be like, it sounds bad.
Where leave my water at?
It sounds bad. He doesn't want to admit to it now.
Yeah. Ya le dio sed.
Fuck.
No, that's what it means, bro. That's
It means you're a gummy bear. Like you're basically stuck on someone's ass and you just don't want to let them go. Like
I fucking hate that.
like like they want attention 24/7
all the time
and stuff. Whether it's texting or wanting you to be there all the time and stuff. It's just
Too much.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, did you see that? That's too much.
That's too much.
And look down.
The guilty look. The look of shame. No, it's
called content, guys.
Leo said, "I'm clingy, but that's too much."
So moving on.
Oh, geez.
No.
What was the other question?
That was the only.
That was the only question. We were talking about how this guy was too clingy and I didn't like it. It turned me off. And it turned me off because it's kind of one of those things like you said, I need my space.
Yeah, no, that
I like my space, you know? I want to be able to do what I have to do and not have to worry about all these messages that I'm getting, and I'm like, chill.
Does that?
Yeah, and it also like it entails like
It's
the guy doesn't have goals if he has that much, or at least for me, it's like if he has that much time to be there with you and replying all this stuff, they just
get to work.
They don't have ambition, they don't have
like,
goals.
What are we
they're
doing?
just like,
yeah,
I feel like that's how I feel. You know, that's why I don't like clinginess either. You know.
Yes, sir. You have your
question.
You may talk. Would you fuck on the first date? Would I fuck on the first date?
Damn, son.
Would I or have I?
Is this question directed at us or our guests?
or
all right, let's
everybody.
do this again.
Okay,
Question for our guests.
for the yes.
Would you fuck on the first date?
he did.
What you're asking me if I would if I would do that on the first date? Not the first date. Not for me personally. Maybe the second or the third, but not the first one. I feel like the first one when we're kind of getting to know each other still, like it's one of those things like it's kind of like, oh, okay, let's just hang out, see if we click, you know? I think I have had instances where it's been like it's pretty tempting, like I just might do it. But I don't, because it's almost one of those things like, let's just see where it goes next, you know? And if we have a second date and it's like same feeling, because I've had instances where it's like the first one was cool, like we're good. The second date that we go on and I get the ick. I'm like, ew. There's something I don't like. It.
What's the ick for you? What's the
ew?
biggest?
There's a lot of icks.
She's
I mean,
clingy, bro.
I don't like people being
Oh,
clingy.
yeah, but I'm saying like, what's the
Paid
biggest?
attention.
Hasta te rayé la madre.
I don't like certain. Okay, well, there was this one guy I was talking to. Another one.
Drop the name.
He was two guys so far. One clingy, the other one was just he was cool the first date, like it was cool, and then by the second one, I noticed he couldn't handle his liquor.
Oh.
And that gave me the ick. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't do this. This is really embarrassing and it's really uncomfortable for me. And I'm just.
Wait, but could
Especially on a date?
How? Like, what was his actions? Or what was he saying? Was it
he-
being inappropriate to you, to the people around?
No, just people around. It was just kind of when it was like a little belligerent, like a little like too like, I don't know. He was saying things that I was like uncomfortable with.
Oh, shit.
So it was just one of the things like, hey, calm down. And then it was a whole getting like upset because I was telling him like, yeah, chill,
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. So, see, that right there is an automatic red flag and it gave me the ache. So that's why I said no.
Nobody here drinks?
No.
Right? He was like, what?
No, I like to drink. Don't. I like to drink. I love to drink, actually. It's just, it's fun. It's like, hey, if I can sit with somebody and have a good time, then it's good, you know? But it's when you start acting weird and funny and it's like,
What's your weirdest drunk moment of you?
Mine?
I heard that pop, bro. I heard that pop. I don't know if that was the answer.
I really don't want to say though. No. Oh my god.
I don't know if that was the answer though, boy.
My. Let me think.
No, you know which one you're thinking of.
No. Because there's been several. There has been several drunk moments of mine where it's just.
You could do the funniest or the most embarrassing. You could choose.
Let's see. Hold on. If I could remember them. Oh, okay. Yeah, because half the time I don't even remember it. Like, I don't.
But you don't like guys drinking. Okay.
Well, wait, no. Wait, hold on a second. For just to clarify, I don't get stupid drunk. I get like
According to you.
no, according to the people that I am around. They're like, dude, you had a good
I'm
time.
drunk too.
Damn.
Yes, we are all drunk, but not at the level that I am. So if I get really, really drunk, then they're kind of
So
still.
you're the alcoholic one of the group?
No, not at all. I think there's others that are much more wild than me. I won't name any names, but I
There.
Oh, dude.
I've actually seen him pretty wasted too. So it just
Oh, yeah.
Tú también.
no, I haven't been not around him, but
There's no time like the present.
this. Let me think. I think for my birthday, I got really intoxicated, and it was really fun. It was a really fun drunk, and I think what happened was I had one too many shots,
Okay.
and they basically carried me from one bar, and I don't know who thought it was a good idea to take me to another bar, but they took me to another bar, and I literally passed out on the bar, like just.
When was this?
This was they carried me out of the bar into another bar.
How did they even let you in, bro? Usually the bars are like, hey, you know you're too drunk. Can't let you in.
They carried you?
No, they like had me from one side to the. It was like they had one arm over here, take her, and it was like everybody was just having
Dragging
fun.
her
Yeah.
feet, like-
No, they took me. Well, we drove to another bar. So
When was this? This year?
This was this year.
Was it in
The
Monterey?
year just started, you know that, right?
My birthday. That's what I said. That's the only one that I could recall recently.
Was it in Monterey?
No,
Okay,
no,
never mind.
it
That wasn't
was
you then.
yeah.
Oh, somebody else.
No, but yeah, that was probably the last one that I kind of got out of hand. But it wasn't that I was being belligerent or doing anything else.
You were just.
I was just
passed out.
I just won too many shots, and then I just kind of want to go to sleep. And I think that's what I told my friend, like, just let me sleep.
And you slept on the bar.
And I slept on the bar. And they let me sleep there. And then I woke up and I was like, where the hell am I? And then they said, go to the car. And somebody had put a blanket on me. It was actually a really nice, thoughtful bar.
It was a nice touch. It was a nice touch.
It was a nice, thoughtful.
That was the starting.
Well, we don't want to say because we're gonna have this guest, but like, we've been wanting to talk about it. But long story short, 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
It was Halloween 2020.
3 years ago. Then
3 years ago.
I ended up like just sleeping in the bar like that.
Yeah. You just pass out. Well, that's how I passed out. I mean, I don't remember anything. I've seen video. But I just passed out and then I woke up and then my friend drove me to my house, like 30 minutes to my house. And then once we got to my house, I was like, oh no, you got to take me to go get my car. Like, I got to go get my car. So they had to drive back another 20 minutes to pick up my car.
You drove your car?
I drove my car. At this point, I had slept for a very long time.
There's no excuses.
I know. I know. But my whole thought was like,
I'm a sheriff.
I was like, I gotta go. I know you're not.
you don't look like you're.
I was like, no, you're not.
She could.
Sorry.
Hey, you want to try again?
No, I did drive my car home. I was fine to drive home, but
yeah, that's what we all.
I thought about, I had to go to work in the morning, and that was my whole worry is like, shit, I gotta go to work. Like, how am I gonna get to work without my car? And
remotely.
Well, wait, at this time I did not work remotely.
Oh, okay.
Because I was still in the transition, so I wasn't working remotely just yet. But I did get home, and I ended up calling in because I was just like it was just too much
wasted
for me.
still?
No, it was just like I'm so tired. I'm exhausted.
That's called a hangover.
It was yeah, and it hits you pretty bad after a night of partying like that. So yeah, that was the last one that I could recall. I've had some other wild ones.
But that was this year?
We won't speak of that.
Damn, I think we've all had those moments though.
Oh, my boy.
What was yours?
I could tell you the most recent one. It was last weekend.
Oh,
damn, wow.
Son.
And you're giving me the shit. Mine was
But the difference is I'm a substance abuse counselor. I'm good. I can.
He woke up, brought the mirror to his couch, sat down, and was like, "Yeah, well,
I didn't raise you to be like this." No, I got fucked up in San Jose with the friends. We played a prank. Me and my girlfriend, we played a prank on my friends, where we told them we were engaged. So we had about 6 shots of whiskey in the hotel room. We went to Korean barbecue, but the Korean barbecue, the wait is like 2 hours, bro. So we went to another bar because we were like, what the fuck do we do? Let's go drink. All right. So then after those 6 shots, we bought 3 shots of tequila for each one of us. So like we're fucking gone. We go to Korean barbecue. We tell them we're engaged. There's a fucking tear fest everywhere. I'm sorry I didn't invite you, by the way. There's a fucking tear fest everywhere.
That's so sad.
You weren't working, bro. I asked you.
I didn't say anything."
What's he been telling us? So then I tell him, yo, show the hair. You gotta show the hair.
They didn't hear what he said, so I don't have to. It's just us here.
You won't.
Damn, son. All right, well.
Wait, let's finish this story first.
Let's finish this
and
story.
then we'll get into the.
I have to.
He has to mentally prepare himself for that.
No, I have to give a context on the
So
issue here.
Shut up.
It is an issue.
So we
It's
tell everybody we're engaged. It's fucking
situation
tear fest. Like, all
critical.
my friends are fucking crying and laughing. So then we're fucked up. We go to a barcade. We drink about 2 or 3. I think it was 4 actually Jaeger bombs at that point. So we're like fucking. I'm fucked up, dude. The floor is moving. I'm laughing at a fucking wall. Like it's bad. My friend is throwing up in the red. Like, it's bad. We somehow all end up home. And then the next morning, my friend's like, "Hey, what did we do yesterday?" I was like, "Bitch, we told you we were engaged. You don't remember?" Like, "No, I don't remember shit." I was like, "What a waste of $300 at Korean barbecue for this joke."
Wow.
So the whole reason, the whole sole purpose was for you guys to play a prank, like
Yeah,
for you guys to go.
the prank.
Nobody but you.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
But look at the bright side. Everybody was just, at that moment, everybody was really happy for you. Genuinely. Although they don't remember it. But
Yeah, I guess.
sincerely, they were happy for you.
And then we went.
But this is funny because, well, up to this point, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend yet. Dude. So this is so recent. So if they played that prank, I'm pretty sure they all like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you today. I forgot.
It's all good, bro.
Fuck.
Yo no soy tu therapist, bro. No, I'm just playing. Nah, well, congratulations, bro.
Yeah, well, congratulations
This is,
on the engagement.
The fake engagement.
The fake
Oh, ya se la
engagement.
creyó.
The fake celebration. so you guys
I think you played, yeah.
so you bought a ring. You went to the sole purpose of you guys going out to San Jose to the Korean barbecue. Wait 2 hours for this thing
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
and to play this prank that nobody remembers, dude.
But it's real. It's no longer a prank. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you said she doesn't want to take it off. You're crying. Don't cry. He's getting teary-eyed at the realization of what has just
Like you said,
happened.
I don't know. He like teared, looked at the camera with like the help me sign.
Yeah. He's
Like the cartoons.
No. Oh, you don't know the kidnap sign, bro?
Which one?
Like the kidnap sign is like this. Like if women are getting kidnapped, they have to go like this and like out the window.
I've
bro.
never heard of that.
No. Yeah.
No.
Right? You guys know it?
Wait,
It's like this.
How do you know this?
It's on the news, dude.
What news are you
What
watching?
just I've never heard of
KSBW. It comes out on the news. Like,
Is that real?
when when usually they bring it up when like someone gets like kidnapped recently or something.
You really brought down the room today.
Who's but wait.
I'm saying like that's what you did right now with that tear. Like I don't know. Like
So is that when are you supposed to do that? When you're being kidnapped?
yeah, like for the
that.
scenarios are
Sir,
like
kidnapped her. Please, can I get the window seat? I gotta put up.
yeah the situations are like could vary. You know, like maybe they're holding a gun on you and like you just have to sit there tight or whatever because you guys are gonna pass some checkpoints or whatever.
And
So,
I'm
like,
supposed to do this.
it's like oh yeah, smile
I
and
would do
just
this.
"Trae tu pistola, me la."
All right, back to your hair, bro. Let's get back to your hair.
Oh.
Haircut.
Damn,
Yes.
son, you ain't gonna let that one go, huh?
You gotta tell a story.
All right. Well, I recently started growing my mullet, right? Esa la del pegue, bro. Like it's cool, you know. And no, it's cool. I like it.
Her face.
It gives me cool
Well,
vibes.
yeah, it's your taste. It's whatever you like.
It's my personality, you know. So
It gets
like
more aerodynamic. When
yeah, bro. You know, like those dogs. Like you know how I'm a trucker, so like I'm always on the highway. Shh, you don't even know, son. You don't even know,
More speed.
bro.
Anyways,
So go on.
Anyways, I like it was pretty clean last week, right? And I wanted to get a fresh cut for today for the podcast.
Oh.
And I went to go get a hair, like to get it fixed or trimmed again. No, it needs fixing. But anyways, here's the Anyways, no. Here's a haircut.
Oh. Oh wow.
Si quema cut.
You know, but it is what it is. You know, gotta grow it out for 2 weeks, but this bad boy is it's the keeper, bro. It's the keeper, bro.
It's okay if you want to cry too. It's totally
What do
fine.
you mean two?
Well, you cried first about the whole engagement
There were tears of joy.
prank.
Los hombres no lloran.
Chillamos.
No, but yeah, that's the story behind my mullet or my haircut. That's why I'm wearing a hat. So
The botched haircut.
The green hat.
yeah.
Yeah. It was a
Damn,
botched
son.
haircut. Sorry. The good thing is
Ya te
that it'll
llevas
grow. It'll grow.
Ya te llevas di.
All right, it's time to get to that one question.
Yeah, it'll grow,
Everybody's-
for sure.
Everybody wants to know: does size matter?
Does size matter?
He was thinking about my haircut. Did size matter, bro?
You know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. Personally, this is just my personal opinion, right? I'm not going to speak for all the ladies out there because some want them really, really big and some don't. But for me, it doesn't. So it can't be too small. Like, I can't work with something too...
I'm talking about height.
No, you're not.
Oh,
It can't be too small. It can't be too small. Whether it's we're talking about height or something else, I can't be too small.
He's like, shit.
No, it can't be too small because if I'm taller with you than you in heels, that's not gonna look good. But also,
I was just kidding, though.
I know what we're talking about. See, I know, but it can't be too small either. There,
those tears.
No, I'm
We all
not-
cry.
It's all
I think the tears that you guys might be crying because not me.
later on. It's all about the emotion of the ocean.
It is. It is. Really, that's what it is. It's not.
Was
It's.
small ones.
I always say that. It's. Yeah, exactly.
Shit, keep up.
Exactly. But again, it can't be too small. Like,
What's too small? Stop me, okay?
okay, so one time, I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. One time, this was a long time ago too. This was, by the way, before I had kids. Seeing this guy, cool, and then you start making out, whatever, touching, and the way it's like you grab there. Well, I do at least.
Damn.
I mean,
So-
well, that's how you know. Like well, when you're in the moment, it just happens, and I did that, and I was like,
¿Qué es esto?
yeah.
Am I not doing it?
¿Qué
right?
es?
There's something not right here, So
You didn't know this story?
Es,
Oh, disappointed. No.
he really did. He just met me. The manager just met me. So then, I was like, okay, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it's like the pants or whatever. Nothing wrong. So, so then it was like, okay, we're getting really into it, and
hacía
then
frío di.
everything came off, right? And then I'm not gonna lie, and I kid you not, I even tell my cousin this story, like, do you remember the time? Anyway,
Wait, was your cousin there?
Your cousin?
no, my cousin knew this person. So my cousin had my cousin had hooked me up with this
Some
person.
hillbilly shit.
No, ew, no, así tanto no. And
We're so gonna get blocked after today. Watch.
Probably.
it just honestly what it felt like. It felt
You
like it
probably
was a
are,
pencil.
personally.
A pencil.
Like what?
A pencil. Like, like the width of a pencil. Like, it just felt like it was just
But how would you
The number 2 pencil D. It was like a number 2 pencil.
It was like just not, the width wasn't there, and it was a very,
It was a micro penis.
maybe, I don't know if that's what they're called.
That's what they're called.
But I just was like baffled, and I kind of was like, oh, I gotta go.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't happen. I left. And then I hear stories of when they're too big, and you can't do that either. Because if they're too big, they're gonna hurt you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
So size does and doesn't matter, because I've had some that aren't like, huge. I don't know what average is, but it's just they're not like huge. But it was like the greatest that I've had. And then there's some that are just too big, and it's like very uncomfortable, and nothing comes from it. So it just
You're
depends.
just in pain.
Yeah, it's not in pain. It's just more like there's like nothing going on. Like it's not doing anything for me. Whereas maybe like someone on like a smaller scale might be able to hit certain parts that another one can't. I don't know. It just depends.
I've heard that too. Like,
I mean, the G spot is only 2 inches.
Yeah. So
the
sometimes,
whole
so that's why I'm
point.
saying like sometimes bigger isn't better. It's just your personal preference, I guess. I don't know.
So Texas has like a bad slogan.
Yeah. Fuck Texas. I don't know. No, yeah, but yeah, it doesn't matter. What about for you men? Like, does it matter for you? Like, I feel like there's a difference. Like,
I'm not gay. I can't answer that question.
no, I'm not talking about that. Obviously.
Not either, bro.
Obviously.
I don't know you like that. I'm just saying.
No, but like, I'm sure certain women feel different. Like,
What do you mean?
I'm sure women women are all different. So I mean, like, I'm sure not one vagina is the same as the other. Like when you guys have, yeah. So when you guys have intercourse with a woman or have sex with, like, is there something that puts you guys off?
For me, there's something. It's like stinky, like the smell. Like because there's smell to it, and even just like there's this one time where like, just bringing the pants down, and it was like big old smell, and I was like,
Ew, of what?
You were like, I'm done.
yeah, well,
Like what was it?
I don't know. It was like obviously like
Like if you had to
was-
describe it, what would be close to it? I'm curious.
Ever had ceviche? No.
yeah, a lot of people describe it as like a little like fishy smell,
Like a fishy odor?
yeah, but
It's not really fishy.
it's not. Yeah, it's not really fishy. Like I've never had like something that smells
There's
like
a
that.
hormone that comes out of that smell that how the like guys are attracted to. That's what it is.
I feel like it's an acquired taste for sure, because it's not like we just like, and it's like, oh, this is so bomb at the first time. It's like you gotta like acquire that taste. It's like wine, you gotta
Yeah.
your palate.
Yeah.
And it's
No,
like,
no.
oh,
I
like,
totally get it.
You know what you like and what you don't like, and well, anyways, yeah, I think the biggest thing is like the smell for me, because if it's like strong and then like it's just nasty, like,
obviously.
it just kills the mood for sure, and yeah, it just can't happen,
No.
That's the one for me. But like, other than that, I think I pretty much could do anything, work with anything.
A perro.
It's 4x4.
Todo terreno.
You don't discriminate.
Yeah, definitely.
You're
No.
just open to it. Okay. What
Yeah,
about
yeah.
you?
For me, I'm a little bit different. For me, like I don't care about any of that. The only thing that's important for me is to have the emotional connection with the person.
You know what? Yeah.
You're clean.
That is the first time I've ever heard, because most
Hey,
men.
you want me to put a video out there on the internet? You are at the front of the house.
Do it.
Puro pedo, güey.
That's the first time I've ever heard like a man saying like he has to have emotional connection, because I always thought that too. Like I felt like like women always have to have like some emotional connection to a man, and for me at least, in order to do the deed, or at least be into them in some sort of way. So I've never heard of someone say like, "Oh, it doesn't matter to me as long as I have," like, as from a male's perspective at least. That's the first time I've ever heard something.
Unless I'm
like that.
drinking, then I'll do whatever.
No, but like, does it like all feel the same to you?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, that's what I was.
It's like wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, does it all feel the same to you?
No.
Dude, no.
I'll feel the same to you.
No, but that's what I was.
Bro.
Do you want to come and sit here?
You want to chime in?
No, like, does it all feel the same? That's
No,
what I'm asking
no.
you. Like,
No.
it varies, I'm sure, but that's what I was saying. Like, does it all feel the same for you guys, or like, what is it that?
No, there's definitely there's been some that have been like, I guess, really, really loose, where it just feels kind of warm, so I don't feel pretty much like anything, like any sensation,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
because it's like loose
Yeah.
and it's weird. And
Big old pussy.
yeah, even the angles, even the angles I'm trying to do, you know, you got to work the angles. Like I become like a freaking civil engineer real quick and just work my angles, but.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta screw it out.
But I work the angles, you know, and even then it's just like it's
There's nothing.
yeah, it's too big, you know. It's
Pero
weird.
ahí andas, ¿quién te manda?
Yeah, bro.
And then there are some that obviously
yeah.
are more
yeah.
to your. Yeah, it's like a glove, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
Yeah, it's weird though. It's weird. I don't even know how to explain it that well, but I guess that's to answer your question. That's what like that
For you, yeah. No, okay, I get it. I was always curious about it. Obviously, I'm not a man, so I wouldn't know what that. And I know everybody's a little different, and you know, just. I was
But
always-
there are some that can actually squeeze.
Yeah.
I,
Someone moaned in the back over here.
Reach, brother. Reach it.
I think everybody could squeeze.
No.
That's an acquired taste too.
No. Like there's girls that can't. Like for instance, this. Oh, dude, what the heck?
That's bullshit, my man.
I know. Right? No, there's that the same person, I guess. And
That
this
you're
person,
talking about.
yeah,
right
this
now?
person, it's a female, right? So just to clarify, because I said person, you know, and nowadays it's kind of it's kind of a gray area for some people. But anyways,
Call me out on that shit last time I said that, by the way, you asshole.
okay, but sticking to the topic,
Back to it.
I kind of like, you know, I was in the moment and I was like squeeze, bitch.
You were thinking that,
No,
or
no, I
you
said-
said it?
Yeah, I was like trying to be like romantic about it, you know, like oh squeeze, you know, but because I couldn't, you know, feel anything, and I was trying to like see if she could, you know, help me out somehow.
Oh my god!
You
Shit.
screamed there? Squeeze!
Nah,
What did you say? I'm curious how this.
I don't remember, but I said something like, oh, like you know, like yeah, like
Tighten up, or
squeeze, yeah, something like that. But it was, and it was just like, you know, it was a blank stare, and then I was just like, shh, damn, sorry.
wait. So okay. So why would you go back to that person if it didn't feel good the first time?
No, that was the same situation.
Oh, it was just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
one-time deal.
Oh.
Same situation.
It was just a one-time deal.
It was a one-time deal. Times.
See,
As a scientist, you have to experiment
no.
and test
No,
every time.
that's what I'm saying.
As a
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you already knew, you tried the product, you didn't really care for it, why would you go back again?
Well, it's because let me ask you this: when you buy a product, do you just like finish it in the first try, like your first use? It's like you buy a shampoo, you don't finish it in one. You know, you gotta like.
This is not shampoo. We're not talking about.
You on, man?
This is not shampoo. I'm talking about like if I.
No. It just happened one time.
But it's like if
Nah.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't. He's lying. You tried to. You tried it. I could tell that you're lying, and it didn't happen one time.
No, it didn't. It didn't happen. No, I said I was clear, adamant from the first round. I'm just messing around, but for real, like it happened, and I was just trying to see, like, maybe the first time, like, she was too drunk, or I don't know. So. But
then it happened again.
Yeah, and then it was like.
And then again.
I was like, oh no.
Because the look on his face, he kind of knows who you're talking about.
Do you know? No, I don't know if he knows.
Well, no, but seriously, so but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you already knew, like, the first time around, even by the second, you would already know, like, hey, you know what, this isn't really like, but you would still go back. Because
guys don't discriminate.
So knowing that, why would you do that?
Well, it's because like.
Because now you're giving her.
No. I'm a good guy, you know. So I didn't want her to feel used. So like I let her use me again, and then it was like, you know what, this is not working out. So like I eased out of it.
Actually, that's a good point that he's bringing up. Most guys are good guys. Most guys are good guys. Like really, just in general.
How is that good?
However,
how is that? Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
It depends on where you look for the guy. Because most guys, like the good people that like the good guys, aren't out partying. They aren't out, hooking up with a bunch of girls. They're like working on themselves. They're working towards. All right, relax. Most guys are like hitting the gym. They're working out. They're starting a business. Like those are the good guys. But if you're expecting me the love of your life at a bar, at a club, it's kind of not going to happen.
Oh no, that's definitely not going to happen. But even then, if you meet someone, like I've met a good guy, and it's just if it's the thing with me is that I don't want someone to string me along. And
I get that.
Yeah, don't string me along. Like, if you don't like something about me, you should know within the first couple minutes of knowing me. No, yeah, seriously. Like, if we don't vibe, we don't vibe. Just leave me alone, There's no need in you messaging me or talking to me on the phone or anything like that. Just leave me alone. But once you start doing stuff like that, like more intimate things, and then you still continue to do those things, and then at the end it's like, yeah, you're cool and all. We get along, whatever. We do the deed, and it's like, but maybe not right now or whatever. It's just kind of like one of those things like, well, why are we doing this? Like, what's the purpose of this? You know what I mean? Like, you should have just left me in the beginning left me alone.
Well, yeah, you're pointing at me, but
no. I'm telling you, I'm doing that because it kind of sounds like that's something that you did to this girl.
No, she did to me, because I didn't want to at first because she wasn't my type, But
you went for it. You still went for it. She wasn't your type, but you went for it.
She went for it. So it was kind of like
I'm staying out.
I'm a guy, so like.
Listen, you cannot rape the willing. It sounds like you were willing just as much as she was, and that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you do something?
She stringed me along though.
You just said that you cut her off.
No, well, this happened all like in 1 week, like the first, and then it was kind of like I felt bad because like when the first time it happened, it was kind of awkward at the end because of what I had said, right? So I didn't want
the squeeze.
I felt bad like for her, so I was just like, I didn't want her to feel even worse if I just tell her like right away, like, you know what, peace.
So cut it off. So you went another time, another round.
Yeah, and then it was kind of like, you know what, because the first time it was like we're like in a party mode and stuff, so I thought that's what it like.
Okay. But you could have always blamed like the comment on like, oh, I don't remember saying that. Like, I was probably intoxicated.
No, well, she didn't tell me anything about it, but like I could tell that because when we ended, it was just a little awkward. So then,
how long did you know her before that? If you don't mind me asking. Did you guys know each other or no? It was just the first time.
Yeah, it was the first time.
You guys just met that night.
I think so. I can't remember.
Okay, so then why would you feel bad?
Because he's a good guy.
I'm a good guy. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's
So we're in a party mode, and that's like it happened, right? It happened, and I said that, and then I was like, okay. I was like thinking like maybe it's because we were in party mode, and like
yeah. It just
you know,
wasn't
it
right.
so when
Then-
again, I was like, nope,
Were you in party mode the second time?
nope.
No, it was just kind of like one of those.
Yeah. So then I was like, you know what, like that's it.
So she didn't
That's
string you along
crazy.
again. You did it by coming back.
I guess if you want to put it that way,
Yeah, because you knew the first time it wasn't.
Yeah, but like I said, like we were party mode. She like so that's why I was
I know.
saying that.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I have a
That
hard
he's a
time.
good guy. He's a great guy.
No, I'm sure he's a good guy.
He's the best guy.
Look at me, bro. I'm a good guy. You could just tell.
Best mullet.
You know, it is what it is. I just feel like sometimes it's better to be straight up, like from the gate, and then not even
He's gonna be my best man for the wedding.
that you didn't know you were having, but you're having now.
That nobody remembers that.
Nobody fucking remembers. Whatever. Hey, I want to thank you for coming along.
No, thanks for
the
having
podcast.
me.
It was super
Yeah.
fun.
It was fun. It did get a little like
Yeah, a little too intense. Right now. I feel a little bit of feelings hurt, but nothing.
no,
nothing
not like that. I didn't mean it like that. It was just one of those things like, wait, don't string women along. It's just it's
No, I
easier to
don't.
be
I
straight up.
honestly don't.
It's easier to be straight up and just let them know
looking
from
at
the
me
gate.
for?
I know.
Just-
Hey, he's looking at you for reinforcement, like the cavalry. Bring it in.
Since last week,
No,
Last week, apparently.
yeah, no,
engaged.
That was the worst practical joke ever.
but it worked in another way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess.
one way or another, it worked.
pushing.
How I Met Your Mother.
Pushing for. And nobody remembers, dude. That's just.
No,
Hopefully, you could come on again. It was super fun
yeah,
time.
maybe,
I
yeah,
have a different question.
that would be fun.
Next time it would be
Well,
all three of you.
we'll talk about something else.
Yeah, or maybe next time I could bring my a friend of mine, so that way it could be a different type of.
Or your
Definitely. Or
Energy.
your who said it? Your sister?
No, not my sister.
She could tell us about that.
Not my sister.
garage.
Oh no, that's terrible. She told me about
The garage hobbies.
It's
Hey, at least he did it in a
Activities.
garage. You know,
It's-
that's where men do their hobbies. You know, that's where we do woodwork.
that's like
we're
that's the
mechanic.
man cave. That's the man cave. It's the man cave. That's where it's ideal to do the type of stuff. You're right.
Get it? Woodwork.
Well, I'm glad you're sitting on that one and not me.
All right. Well, I appreciate you being
No,
here. Thank you
thanks for having
coming.
me, you guys. It was fun.
Yeah, for sure.